Hello, this is Anvesha. Today's video is regarding the third lesson of geography called the physiography and drainage that talks about the physiography of India and Brazil and the drainage system of India and Brazil particularly. In this part of the video, which is the part 2, I am going to talk about the drainage system of India and Brazil. Firstly, drainage means causing water or liquid to flow or run out. So let's start with the first page. Drainage system of Brazil. Drainage of Brazil, as far as the drainage in Brazil is concerned, there are three major river basins: Amazon Basin, Paraguay Paraná system in the southwest, São Francisco in the eastern part of highlands, and other rivers at the coasts. Amazon Basin. Amazon collects its headwaters from the eastern slopes of Andes Mountain in Peru. Amazon River receives huge discharge. This is about 2 lakh cubic meter per second. As a result, Amazon washes off the load supplied to it from the catchment. Consequently, sediments are not deposited even at the mouth. A dense network of distributaries, which is a characteristic feature of river mouth areas, is by and large absent in the mouth region of Amazon. Instead, we find a series of islands developed along the mouth of Amazon beyond the coastline into the Atlantic Ocean. It will be interesting to note that at the mouth of the width of Amazon Channel is 150 kilometers. Most of the course of the Amazon River is suitable for navigation. Note down the meaning of the following words from the para. Headwaters means a tributary stream of a river close to or forming part of its source. Distributaries is a branch of river that does not return to the main stream after leaving it. Catchment means the action of collecting water. Navigation means finding, planning, and following a route. Please turn on to the next page. Paraguay Paraná system. These two rivers are located in the southwestern part of Brazil. Both of the rivers form the catchment of River Plata in Argentina. These two rivers and River Uruguay is extreme south of the highlands collect their headwaters from the southern portion of the highlands. Next is São Francisco. It is the third important river of Brazil. The entire basin of this river is within the Brazil. It occupies the eastern portion of the highlands. The river flows towards the north for a distance of about 1,000 kilometers over the plateau and then takes a sharp eastward turn to enter the coastal strip along the Atlantic Ocean. The river is navigable for a distance of about 250 kilometers in its downstream reaches. The next is coastal rivers. Brazil has a number of short coastal rivers. The coastal area being densely populated, these rivers attain significance. River Paranaíba and River Itapecuru flowing northwards meet the North Atlantic Ocean. The rivers that enter South Atlantic Ocean collect their headwaters along the escarpment. River Puraguaco enters the Atlantic Ocean near the Salvador town. Now, please turn on to the next page. Now, we are going to learn about the drainage system of India. Drainage of India. Rivers in India are largely classified according to their sources, region into Himalayan and peninsular rivers. Himalayan drainage. Most of the major rivers in the Himalayas originate from various glaciers. So the rivers here basically form from various glaciers. In summers, when glaciers melt, the discharge of water increases in summer. They flood during monsoons too. They are perennial rivers. Perennial rivers means forever flowing rivers. The drainage covers two major river systems such as Sindhu River System and Ganga River System. Please turn on to the next page. Sindhu and its tributaries, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, and Satluj, drain the western Himalayas. That is, they flow through the state of Jammu and Kashmir. They flow almost parallel to each other. Tributaries means branch of a river from the main head river. A major tributary of river Sindhu is the river Satluj, which originates near Mansarovar and flows westwards. Punjab plains have formed from the depositional work of the river and its tributaries. Sindhu River flows from Pakistan and then meets the Arabian Sea. The river Ganga originates from Gangotri Glacier and crosses the Himalayas to become the east flowing river. Many tributaries of Ganga also flow in a similar manner. Yamuna, originating at Yamunotri, is a major tributary of Ganga. Another major tributary of Ganga flows through a northern part of the greater Himalayas, crosses the Himalayas to enter into India. When it flows through the Himalayas, it is called as Sangpo, and when it crosses the Himalayas, it is called as Dihang, and its eastwards flow thereafter is called as Brahmaputra. From time to time, Ganga meets its tributaries, hence its discharge increases. Ganga receives Brahmaputra as its tributary in its lower reaches in Bangladesh. The huge volume of water and huge deposition has led to the formation of a large delta. Besides these Himalayan rivers, Ganga receives a number of tributaries from peninsula like Chambal, Ken, Betava, Shon, Damodar, etc. Next is the peninsular rivers. The peninsular river systems can further be divided into east flowing, that is meeting the Bay of Bengal, and the west flowing, that is meeting the Arabian Sea rivers. The Western Ghats form a major water divide in the peninsula. The peninsular rivers, being rain-fed rivers, seldom face the problem of floods. They are seasonal in nature. That is, the rain-fed rivers are always filled during the rainy season. The west flowing rivers, occupying the area between the Western Ghats and the Arabian coastline, are short in length but swift. This condition of short and swift river system exists in the states of Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra, and southern Gujarat. Further northwards, one comes across the river system flowing in the Gulf of Khambat. These river systems are Tapi, Narmada, Mahi, and Sabarmati. Tapi and Narmada flow slowly through rift valleys. Mahi River flows from northeast to the southwest direction, whereas river Sabarmati, collecting its headwaters from the southern slopes of Aravalli Ranges, flows in somewhat north-south directions. Another noteworthy river forming the catchment of the Arabian Sea is River Luni. It originates from the western slopes of Aravalli Range and flows in somewhat northwest to southeast direction and flows into the Gulf of Kutch. Next is rivers meeting the Bay of Bengal. Most of the area of peninsula is drained by rivers flowing towards Bay of Bengal. The important river system of this group are Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. Mahanadi basin occupies the northeastern part of the peninsula. Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri originate in the eastern slopes of the Western Ghats. River Godavari is the second largest river system of India in terms of catchment area. To the south of Godavari is located the basin of river Krishna. Its major tributaries are Bhima and Tungabhadra. River Kaveri basin flows through the states of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. It is one of the major rivers of peninsula. It is a river that has been harnessed for irrigation since a long time. With this, we come to the end of the lesson. I hope you have understood all the details that I have shared with you all. Thank you. Have a nice day.